So, consciousness is awareness. It is a super awareness, meaning to be present in the now, transcending the confounds of time and space. Time and space are only physical uh, illusions of the 3D realm, the lowest density in the cosmos is the 3D realm. Anything that is solid or tangible. Time and space are illusions of their illusions of the 3D realm, meaning that there is always a delay in the manifestation. There is always a delay in the magic. Okay, so they say in the heaven realm, everything that you want is instantaneous. You just there's it's just a thought and boom, it is, right? So once you go when that's when you get into like 5D realm and above, right? So anything that is in the 3D and below, there is always a delay in the manifestation, which means that it would take it would take 2 days. So say if time and space, if you were on the 5D plane, right? Say you dropped your car off at the shop, and he says, okay, it's gonna take 3 days. Come back in 5 days. I have your engine fixed. I have the cars the wheel realigned. I put a wheel realignment on. I put your brakes, and I'll fix your transmission. Come back in about 5 days. All that'll be ready. Okay. And then you be like, damn, fuck, all right, I gotta wait 5 days. Now I gotta probably ride the bus for 5 days. Like there's a wait, there's a delay. Like, I gotta wait till Friday to get my check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta wait a month before I can book my ticket to Florida. There's anything in life. There's a wait process to get it. You know, even to go get a car, even just to go to the store and get a bag of candy. To the smallest thing is going to the store and getting a bag of candy. You at least gotta wait in the line. And even if there ain't nobody in the line, you at least gotta wait to the cashier ring it up. It's a wait. It might take her 2 seconds to ring up your chips to tell you, but you still gotta wait. It's not just instantaneous, like just smaller than a nanosecond wait. It's not. It's never that. It's always everything in life takes at least a delay of at least 2 seconds to the smallest scale. Anything at least everything has a delay, right? So right now, when I'm talking to you, what I'm saying right now, I've already said it. I've already said it 5 seconds ago. See, the human brain, the brain lit in this 3D matrix, there's a delay. This world is living in like a 10-second delay or 1 minute delay. So this is why you have those things where you have like what do they call it? Deja vu. You be like, damn, hold up. I walked past this place before. Today I walked past this place before. Hold up. I seen that place before. I was sitting right there at the same table, and that same person walked by with the same pink shirt. Now I don't remember where I seen her or what day or and some people have deja vu and they don't even know that they had deja vu until that deja vu moment happened, right? Because that's what deja vu is. We are living in a delayed time effect. Anything on this 3D density, the vibratory rate of everything has been slowed down so much so is so where you're basically living like in a time loop, in a delayed time effect. That's what time is. You have all these time zones. You have now everything. Now it's been in the higher realms. Everything is an instantaneous, instant. Things just are simultaneously happening and being experienced and being manifested all at the same time simultaneously. That is what the theory of the multiverse is. Everything is happening simultaneously all at once in a nanosecond. Boom, boom, boom. Think of something and it pops up, it happens. Everything is boom, it's instantaneous, right? and it's a delay effect when the vibratory rate is slowed down so much so on this third density. There's always the delay, there's always the time delay, right? So that is what time is. That's why things go from 1 minute, go from seconds to a minute to hours. See the space between these things. There's a huge time. It go from seconds to minutes to hours and weeks, years, days, weeks, then months, then years. It's a drawn out long time. It's a drawn out long space between. That's what time and space is. You have a long drawn out time. That's a huge delay. Because everything is so slowed down on this third density realm, there's a huge time delay. You're literally living in slowed down time, so much so that you have to wait hours, minutes, days, years for things to happen. And then the space between getting a car right now, the space between that lady dropping her car off on Friday and her having to wait 5 days to get the car, which means she will get it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which means she will get that car on Wednesday. There's a huge time period there, which is 5 days, and there's a huge space in between those. Between that time, it's simultaneously time and space. You have the time, which is 5 days, which approximates to 3 days and 72 hours. 72 plus 24. 72 plus 24, 2 plus 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 2, 7, 8, 9. That's 90. That's 96 hours. 96 plus 24, 96 plus 24, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put 0. 90, 96 plus 9, 10, 11. Put the 110 hours. So that's 110-hour wait, 5 days. So that's the time. And then the space between that time is a long drawn out space. You ever seen like a space bar? So you type a sentence, boom, and then you end the period, and then press the space bar like 100 times. You see how long of a space, and then type another sentence. Now you see how long the space is between that sentence that you ended, between the whole space and then the sentence that you started. Them sentences is spread apart far, aren't they? That's space. That's so you have time and space. But think of it on a global scale of what time and space is. That was just on a computer. Now think of time and space on a global level. Okay, so consciousness is awareness, a super awareness, meaning to be present in the now, transcending the confounds of time and space, meaning to be a god, an immortal being, right? Take this for example. Does an ant take this for an example? Does an ant know it's an ant? Of course not. Does an ape know it's an ape? Not likely. Does a fly know it's a fly? No more than a car knows it's a car. Now, mankind does not have a consciousness. They only have a spirit or chi, meaning the life force essence that is present in all living beings, insects or animal or mammal or human. Okay? So, this is how you know that if you are aware, everybody who has a body, which means everybody on this third density has a body, because you have to be in a solid form to exist on this 3D realm, because this is a 3D density, which means all things you can see, taste, touch, smell, hear. It has to be tangible because it's in a 3D form. The molecular structure has been slowed down so much so that you can see these things, you can hold them. It's dense, right? So, for the mere fact, if I say, do you think an ant knows it's an ant? Of course not. Do you think an ape knows it's an ape? Of course not. Do you think a giraffe knows it's a giraffe? Do you think a car knows it's a car? A plane knows it's a plane? Does a building know it's a building? No, right? Because these things don't have a consciousness and they do not exist outside of their 3D physical form, right? So if I ask a person right now, do you have a body? They would say yes. They would say, yes, I have a body. What I'm walking around in, this is a body. Okay, right. So you are aware that you have a body. Okay, so just think about that for a second. You are aware that you have a body because you yourself are not the body. You are the spirit or the essence that transcends the confounds of the physical vessel, which is why you are aware of it. So you ever seen like the paranormal movies, and they be having those ghosts of possessing people, and then the ghost and the spirit comes into sight them, and they start acting all like weird, and they start like moving and weird, and it's like, whoa, like somebody's been in my body, like, and they realize that someone else is now in their body. Or if you've seen the song like the Freaky Friday song, and then they two people switch bodies, and they know that they're in someone else's body. They look at their hands and say, "Oh, so these are what John hands look like. These are what John hands look. This is what it feels like to be in John's body." They are aware they are in someone else's body. So you don't even have to switch bodies to do that, because you can look at your own hands and say, "Wow, I have hands. I have a hand. I have feet. I have a body." Right? What is this entity that is aware that you have a hand or that you have feet? So, you can't yourself can't be aware of yourself, of your true self. An ant is not aware it's an ant. An ant is an ant. That is an ant in its truest form. That is an ant. Now it has spirit in it, which allows it to animate its body, which allows it to move and walk and eat and connect with other ants. Once that ant dies, there's no life force in it, which means he does not have the breath of life anymore, so he cannot be animated. But an ant is not as aware as an ant. How can a person be aware they are a person? Because it is what is aware that it even has a hand or a feet or a body is the essence that is inside the body. Even in the biblical text, it said you cannot enter heaven when you die. Your spirit will go into the heaven realm. You cannot enter, right? Because but for us, carbon beings, we have a soul. We have soul in spirit. A soul is what makes us immortal. Everything has a spirit, which is basically the chi, the life force that animates all living things. So a rat has a spirit. Ant has a spirit. A roach has a spirit. Animals have a spirit, but not all things have a soul. White people have souls, but white people have spirits. Asian people have spirit, but they do not have a soul. This carbon essence is a soul, because before there was anything, there was darkness. There was only chaos, which is dark matter, ether. So darkness was there before there was even light. Light came out of darkness, which was the essence of darkness illuminating itself. Because really, in reality, there's no such thing as darkness. There's only light. So darkness is basically light condensed in on itself, which is why when you close your eyes, you see darkness, right? But say if you look up at a light, or if you go outside and you look outside, you can even though your eyes are closed, you can still see light. You can still see light, because darkness is condensed light. So melanin, which is this, in its highest purest form, is called carbon, which is the essence of all life. It is what's is in the cosmos. It is, you ever look out into the cosmos and all those planets up there? But what's surrounding all those planets in the sun? Darkness. Infinite void of darkness, right? That's carbon. That is the primordial essence of God, right? This is why the planets can stay up there. There's not gravity. It's the fabric of it's the glue, the foundation, the fabric of which holds all existence together, which is carbon, dark matter, melanin. This substance. This is what makes us have a soul. We are the true divine beings, right? This is the carbon, this is condensed sunlight. When you look up at that sun, you see a huge orange chromosphere. So when you look up there, you see a huge glowing orange sun or yellow sun. That is the chromosphere of the sun. But if you notice, if anybody has looked at the sun long enough, you'll begin to see a tiny black dot. That is the true sun. This is why they call it ancient Sumerian the black sun. This is what you got in the movie Black Adam, the black sun, right? So the sun is actually black, that is a huge condensed ball of carbon. But notice when you look up there, you see like a shiny glare, right? So it is that is condensed sunlight. That darkness is so dark and so condensed in on itself that it glows. Basically, it glows. You ever see them call like somebody so dark they purple? How can you be so dark that you begin to emit a lighter color or a light color? You know, it's some people so dark they blue. They call them blue black. They begin to emit a color because darkness is light condensed in on itself, and light is all the colors of the spectrum. All the colors of the spectrum condensed in on itself. If you took all the colors of the rainbow and mixed them together, the color would be black. All right. So here we go. Um, we got through that. But melanated beings, the children of the sun, have a soul that although we are on the physical plane, it keeps us tethered to the everlasting, the all, the cosmos, the primordial source, dark matter. So a soul is what keeps us tethered to the primordial source. Even though, because that's the theory of the multiverse. All we have, there's infinite lives and infinite multiverses all existing at once. We have doppelgangers other versions of ourselves in all other realms. This is what they showed you in Kang Conqueror of the multiverse, Ant-Man Quantum Multiverse Universe. You know, this is the theory of the quantum verse and in quantum physics. You know, you have four phases of matter: solids, liquids, gases, plasma realm, and then you have spirit realm. And then some say four or five, you know, but we gonna add we gonna put spirit realm and the plasma realms together because both of those are the higher realms of the highest realms of a matter. Okay, so but there's a theory that we all have infinite versions of ourselves, and there's infinite timelines, infinite alternate versions of multiverses that are all simultaneously existing at once. So this is what happened when you dream, and you can see yourself in all these dreams in all these weird places, right? And then some dreams you have, and it be only in places where you seen in this lifetime, right? So these dreams could be like things that are like prophetic warnings or insights that are helping you in this lifetime. But then you might see have dreams where you in some crazy place you've never seen or been in this lifetime, and that is basically an alternate version of yourself that is simultaneously existing right now. It's not so much that you've actually lived that lifetime; it's that is an alternate version of yourself. Like, be like, damn, I had a weird dream last night. I was in this freaking place where it was like all grass. I mean, literally, for as far as the eye could see, there was nothing but grass, 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 grass. And and it was these tall creature-like things that I've never seen on Earth at all. And I'm telling you, if you probably really travel the multiverse and end up in a place, and you will see, like, hold up, that wasn't a dream. That was actually real. Like, look, it's yeah. Because so these are okay. So these are other versions of our multiversal selves. So we are immortal beings. We have souls which tether us to. It keeps us tethered. So we have our essence has been split through all timelines, all multiverses, which makes us immortal beings. We are the all that is us. So we have all different versions of our essence, of our soul split in many other realms and all and planets and multiverses, but we are always tethered to the primordial source because we are souls, right? What keeps your shoes held together? The soul of the shoes hold the whole shoe together, right? Okay, exactly. The soul is basically what holds all things together, and the soul is basically a huge ball of carbon darkness, right? But it illuminates as light. Through the darkness there will be light, right? So this is why when you see the angels all glorious, they all shiny, so glorious, right? But their essence comes from dark matter. Any celestial being essence comes from dark matter, but they illuminate through themselves, so that they can traverse throughout the multiverse and traverse throughout the cosmos. It is nothing but condensed light is what darkness is. Condensed light, dark matter. And it gives okay, source okay. So but melanated beings, children of the sun, have a soul that all that though but melanated beings, children of the sun, have a soul. That although we are on the physical plane, it keeps us tethered to the everlasting, the all, the cosmos, the primordial source, dark matter. And it gives us a consciousness far beyond human or sentient beings. So human is like mankind. Anybody that doesn't have hair like this of wool, which means even Mexicans, Asians, Arabs, Italian people, Russians, Caucasians, everybody on this planet who is a race have this form of silky straight hair. Even Mexicans, down in Mexicans, the only people on the planet who have this hair of wool, this kinky hair, this hair that coils in a nine ether fashion, coils in a DNA strand, coils just like how you see a galaxy coils, just like how you see the roots on the tree. We are connected to nature. We are the cosmos. Right. That is, and also it spirals into a nine. Right. Nine ether. Nine is the highest number in the cosmos. Anything after nine repeats itself. So 10 is one and a zero. One is never higher than nine. Zero is never higher than nine. So one and zero cannot be higher than nine. You can't say it's 10 and it's higher than nine. 20 is not higher than nine. Two is never higher than nine in its original form. And zero has a value of nothing. So zero, so you can't put two and zero together and make it higher than nine. Any number after 100 is not higher than nine. 200, a million ain't higher than nine. Right, so millionaires and billionaires aren't rich. It's just a whole bunch of crunch numbers that are in the matrix, and they're put there so they can tell you that basically they can have a sense of false power. They even know that numbers are not real. Why you think you never see the Queen of England them flexing all no kind of money? Anytime you see them, their wealth is based on uh, um, uh, resources that come from the earth, diamonds, gold, and all that. They don't pay for Rolls Royces with no cash. Those things are just gifted to them. The true elite beings that run the world, and I'm not talking about no Jeff Bezos, the Rothschilds, them people ain't nothing. Them people ain't nothing compared to the real white folk. I'm talking about the queen them, the royal in which we know they not really queens. And I'll tell y'all about that story of all the bloodshed they did to our ancestors to put them in the position of power they was even in. I'm talking about the so-called fake royals though. I'm talking about the Pope. I'm talking about the shadow government, the secret cabal, the fallen ones. These people are the true beings that run the world. Jeff Bezos and them, they just pawns too. The so-called 13 family Rothschilds, the Zuckerberg, the Bill Burgers, them, they pawns. These people have money, billions and billions of dollars. The true people that run the world, they don't do nothing with no money. Money ain't shit to them. So okay, so look, um, here we go. And it gives us a consciousness and it gives us a consciousness far beyond human or sentient beings. Now, you may say, but what's the difference? Human have a consciousness and so does the gods. But remember, consciousness is only awareness of being, the awareness of one's own essence in its purest form. Right. So I mean, I was telling y'all we not the body, but we are the thing that animates the body. We are the thing that notices that we even have a body. Think about that. To realize, to know that you have a body, to be aware that you have a hand. I have a hand. I have a foot. Now look now throw out all what you was taught for a second, that you are just a human body, and ask yourself, what is the thing that is even aware that I have a body? You would say it's me. I'm aware that I have a hand, right? But what is the awareness? What is it? It's not you, because you would say you have been taught that you are you. You can't be anything else. So you would say I'm aware that I have the hand. No, but it's not you that are aware you have the hand. You can't, your hand can't be aware that it's a hand. You can't be aware that you have a hand because you are the body, right? That's what y'all been taught. So no, a body can't be aware that it has a body, much less it can't be aware of the other uh uh phalanges and um um tendons that it has on the body. A body can't be aware of that it even has a body or anything that the body has on it. So if I say, "Are you aware that you have a body?" You would say, "Yeah," and I'm the one who's aware that I have a body. No, because you are the body itself. That's what y'all been taught. So you can't be aware that you are you. Something else inside you has to be aware of that. That's consciousness, right? So, even in biblical text, it tells you that you have a spirit, but even the spirit can't be aware because a spirit is nothing but just the life force essence that animates all things. So you have to have a soul then. You have to be a mortal being beyond the physical body that transcends the confounds of time and space. Now, white people are not aware that white people do not know that they don't have a consciousness. They are not aware that they are anything but the body. So, but there is other beings on the planet who, because that's all that they are. They just are the body. So white people are not aware that they white people don't know that. So an ant doesn't know it's an ant. Humans don't know that they're human. They don't have a consciousness, right? So they have like a what is it, like an artificial form of consciousness. So it's like AI, but like uh it's like in a human form. It's like a fake prototype, like a human form of it though, of consciousness. Like they don't have the actual consciousness like they have a soul, because consciousness is like when say if you do something to somebody and then later on you feel remorse for it. Like even if you hit somebody, right, or you hit somebody, or you do something to really bad to somebody, or you steal from them, even in a moment, if you don't feel bad about it, something like it happened like 3 days later, it's something to be gnawing at you, man, I know that was kind of fucked up. That is your conscience, and what they tell you, you having a guilty conscience, right? Consciousness has a heart. Consciousness is pure love. Consciousness has divine aspects. It has integrity. It has remorse. It has virtue. It has compassion. It is empathetic. This is what a soul is. A soul is linked to consciousness. So if you don't have a conscience, they'll say you basically a sentient being, which is a robot. Robots don't care if they kill you. Robot don't have no feelings. It don't have a consciousness. It's sentient being, right? So why you think any other race of people can just do all kind of crazy, heinous acts? They'll kill, they'll murder, they'll steal, they'll pillage, they'll rape, they'll kidnap children, they'll just do the most barbaric things. Black people have been done the worst on the whole planet, but still to this day, you will never hear about no black person uh, raping no children, kidnapping no children, sex trafficking, going to do mass killings and mass shootings. You'll never hear about them doing terrorist acts like blowing up a whole hospital. Now we might beat up each other, you know what I'm saying? Do low vibrational stuff like beat each other up and post all on Facebook and shit. We might do things like kill each other out on the street, sell each other drugs. But those are just the residual effects of what happened to us in slavery and what's happened to us over the years. Black people in their truest essence are righteous beings. This is why even though we do fucked up shit, you still got some black people as a whole are still basic, mostly righteous beings compared to all the other races on the planet. Boy, huh, huh. The only reason we do little tiny fucked up shit, like I said, like we kill each other, shoot each other, you know what I'm saying? Do little dumb shit that you see black people do in society is because I said the residual effects of the post programming and what has happened to us over the years, and it started in slavery, post traumatic stress, post traumatic slave syndrome. Okay, so here we go. Consciousness. Okay, or after they have committed treacherous acts upon another, then if they walked away. Okay, I already explained that. Okay. Right. Now, are you aware that you are on A body. Okay, we went through that. Anything more that transcends the prison of a human fleshly vessel. Okay. All right. Boom. So we got through all that. So yeah, and I know I ain't been on here in a while to come give y'all a lecture, but like I said, if the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and it is not about the quantity of the videos; it is about the quality. And whenever I get a light code or esoteric message from the universe, and something comes to my mind, like I just sit here watching a movie. And then like my subconscious mind be going though. It be thinking about higher things. Even though my conscious mind can just be sitting here just watching a video or just texting somebody. My subconscious mind will be always just thinking about something. What can I put out? What can I give them wisdom? What can I do to evolve today? What can I do to gain higher wisdom today? Like what can I do to always evolve every day? It'll be my subconscious mind, right? So and then some came to him. I was just sitting here watching the video. I was watching the video. I started laughing. Something happened in the movie. I was laughing. I was just like I'm laughing like like that's how the expression went. Like hold up, like cause that's when the light code came to me. That's when it came to me. I was like, oh shit, let me hurry up and do this. Let me do this video right quick. You know what I'm saying? That it just came to me, right? So when y'all get these videos, just know I'm not gonna post every day. But when I give y'all some, just know it's gonna be some wisdom and it's gonna be great quality. You know, it's gonna be a good piece of wisdom for y'all to take and do as y'all will with it or not at all. It doesn't matter, you know. So peace, love, and light, everybody.